Hi amigos, welcome back to my YouTube channel Mathsphobia. In the first video, we have discussed concept and exercise 5a. In this video, let's discuss concept and exercise 5b's problems. Before going to the exercise problems, let's discuss few concepts. The ratio in which YZ plane divides line segment joining A x1 comma y1 comma z1 and B x2 comma y2 comma z2 is minus of x1 is to x2. The ratio in which YZ plane divides the line segment x1, y1, z1 and x2, y2, z2 is minus x1 is to x2. Similarly, the ratio in which ZX plane divide the line segment AB is minus y1 is to y2, and the ratio which xy plane divide the line segment AB is minus z1 is to z2. Please remember these formulas which are more important to solve 2 marks problems in coming exercise. And the next concept is tetrahedron. We all know about the square, rectangle, triangle, etc., which are 2-dimensional, but the tetrahedron is a 3-dimensional in figure, which is A, B, C and D. This is a tetrahedron. A regular tetrahedron definition goes as AB is equals to BC is equals to CD equals to DA. And the only formula we have to use in case of tetrahedron, that is centroid. The centroid of tetrahedron is x1. This point is x1 comma y1 comma z1, x2 comma y2 comma z2, C x3 comma y3 comma z3 and D x4 comma y4 comma z4. x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 by 4 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y4 by 4 comma z1 plus z2 plus z3 plus z4 by 4. So this is the centroid of tetrahedron. In the coming problems, we are using this formula and solving few of the important problems. The first solved problem is find the ratio in which YZ plane divides the line joining A 2, 4, 3 and B 2, 4, 5 and B 3, minus 5, 4, and also find the point of intersection. As we have discussed above, the ratio in which YZ planes divide the line joining A and B is minus x1 is to x2. Apply the same formula. Ratio is minus x1 is to x2. x1 is 2 minus 2 and x2 is 3. So the ratio is minus 2 comma 3. And he has to find the point of intersection. In order to find the point of intersection, we are using section formula. A 2 comma 4 comma 5 and B 3 comma minus 4 5 comma 4. M is to n is equals to minus 2 comma 3. The formula is mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n comma my2 plus ny1 by m plus n comma mz2 plus nz1 by m plus n. Substitute the values. Minus 2 and 3 plus 3 into 2 by m plus n. M plus n is minus 2 plus 3 comma minus 2 into minus 5 plus 3 into 4 by minus 2 plus 3 comma minus 2 into z2 plus 3 into z1 by minus 2 plus 3. So this is minus 6 plus 6, which is 0 comma plus 10 plus 12, which is 2, which is 22, and minus 8 plus 15, which is 7. So the point of intersection is 0 comma 22 comma 7. I hope you have understood the previous sum. So let's go to the next sum, which is given that find the fourth vertex of a parallelogram whose consecutive vertices are 2 comma 4 comma minus 1 comma 3 comma 6 comma minus 1 and 4 comma 5 comma 1. Let's draw a parallelogram ABCD. A B C D. We know the value of A to be 2 comma 4 comma minus 1, B to be 3 comma 6 comma minus 1, and C to be 4 comma 1 5 comma 1. And we have to find the vertex D. From the properties of parallelogram, we know that the midpoint of AC is equals to midpoint of BD. So using the property, using the parallelogram property, which is midpoint of AC is equals to midpoint of BD. So find the midpoint of AC, which is 2 plus 4 by 2 comma 4 plus 5 by 2 comma minus 1 plus 1 by 2 is equals to, let take D to be x comma y comma z. So this is x plus 3 by 2 comma y plus 6 by 2 comma minus 6 plus z by 2. We have used midpoint formula, which we have discussed in the previous video. So equate first term to the first term. So before equating, solve this. 6 by 2 is 3, 9 by 2 is 9 by 2, and 0 by 2 is 0, is equals to x plus 3 by 2 comma y plus 6 by 2 comma minus 1 plus z by 2. Equate first term and first term, equate second term and second term, equate third term and third term. 3 is equals to x plus 3 by 2. 6 is equals to x plus 3. X is equals to 3. Similarly, 9 by 2 is equals to y plus 6 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. So 9 minus 6 is equals to y. Y equals to 3. Similarly, 0 is equals to minus 1 plus z is equals to 2. take this 2 to that side, which becomes 0 is equals to minus 1 plus z. Minus 1 to LHS, which is 1 is equals to z. So the fourth vertex of parallelogram is 3 comma 3 comma 1. I hope you have understood the previous sum. So let's go to the next sum, which is given that if x1 comma y1 comma z1 and x2 comma y2 comma z2 are two vertices and alpha comma beta comma gamma is the centroid of a triangle, find the third vertex of the triangle. Solution: centroid of the triangle is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3 comma z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. It is given that the centroid of the triangle to be alpha comma beta comma gamma, and substitute these values: x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3 comma z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. So equate these terms. Equate first term with first term and second term with second term and third term with third term, which is alpha is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and beta is equals to y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3 and gamma is equals to z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. Cross multiply. 3 alpha is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3. 3 beta is equals to y1 plus y2 plus y3. 3 gamma is equals to z1 plus z2 plus z3. As we need to find the third vertex, take this x1 and y1 terms to LHS. 3 alpha minus of x1 plus x2 is equals to x3. 3 beta is equals to minus of y1 plus y2 is equals to y3. 3 alpha minus of z1 plus z2 is equals to z3. So the third vertex of triangle is 3 alpha minus of x1 plus x2 comma 3 beta minus y1 plus y2 comma 3 gamma minus y2 z1 plus z2. I hope you have understood the previous sum. So let's go to the next sum, which is given that if h comma g comma s and I respectively denote orthocenter, centroid, circumsector and incenter of a triangle formed by a 1 comma 2 comma 3, b 2 comma 3 comma 4 and c 3 comma 1 comma 2, then find h, g, s and I. So in before sums I have said that if a question contains form the triangle by the following points, find the distance of their vertices a, b, c. Solution: ab is equals to root over 2 minus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square, which is root over 1 square plus 1 square plus 2 square is 4. This is root 6. The distance between b and c: 2 minus 3 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square plus 1 minus 2 whole square, which is 1 plus 1 plus 4, which is root 6. Similarly, the distance between c and a is 3 minus 1 whole square plus 1 minus 2 whole square plus 2 minus 3 whole square, which is root 4 plus 1 plus 1, which is root 6. From these three, the distance between AB is equals to BC is equals to CA. So ABC is a equilateral triangle. The above concepts, orthocenter, circumcenter and incenter, we are going to learn in the chapter straight lines. So for now, solving this sum, ABC is an equilateral triangle. For an equilateral triangle, the orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter and centroid are equal. So H is equals to G is equals to S is equals to I. As he asked to find the value, find the centroid of the triangle. Centroid of the triangle is x, y, z is equals to 1 plus 2 plus 3 by 3, 2 plus 3 plus 1 by 3, 3 plus 1 plus 2 by 3, which is 6 by 3, 6 by 3, 6 by 3, which is 2, 2, 2. So the value of H is 2, 2, the value of H, G, S and I is 2, 2, 2. Thus proved. I hope you have understood the previous sum. So let's start exercise 5b, first Roman first sum, which is given that find the ratio in which xz plane divides the line joining A -2, 3, 4 and B 1, 2, 3. So as we know that the ratio in which xz plane divides is minus y1 is to y2, which is here y1 is minus 3 is to y2 is 2. So the ratio is minus 3, 2. Very simple. I hope you have understood the previous sum. So let's go to the next sum, which is given that if the coordinates of vertex of ABC triangle, if its centroid is origin and the vertex of A and B are 1, 1, 1 and minus 2, 4, 1 respectively. So in order to solve this sum, we are using the formula of centroid of the triangle, which is x, y, z is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. As it is given that the centroid of the triangle is origin, substitute 0, 0, 0 here. And x1 is 1, x2 is minus 2 plus x3 by 3, y1 is 1, y2 is 4 and y3 is not given. We have to find the value of y3, and z1 is 1, z2 is 1 and z3 is z3 itself and 3. Equate first term of first term here as we have done in the previous sum. So 0 is equals to 1 minus 2 plus x3 by 3, 0 is equals to 1 plus 4 plus y3 by 3, 0 is equals to 1 plus 1 plus z3 by 3. So this is 0 is equals to minus 1 plus x3, x3 is 1, 0 is equals to 5 plus y3, y3 is minus 5, 0 is equals to 2 plus z3, z3 is minus 2. The third vertex of the triangle ABC is 1, minus 5, minus 2. I hope you have understood the previous sum. So let's go to the next sum, which is given that if 3, 2, minus 1 and 4, 1, 1 and 6, 2, 4 are three vertices and 4, 2, 2 is the centroid of the tetrahedron. Find the fourth vertex. we are using the formula of centroid of tetrahedron, which is x comma y comma z is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 by 4 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y4 by 4 comma z1 plus z2 plus z3 plus z4 by 4. So substitute the values. The centroid of the tetrahedron is given as 4 comma 2 comma 2, and the value of x1 is 3, x2 is 4, and x3 is 6 plus x4 by 4 comma 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus y4 by 4 comma minus 1 plus 1 plus 5 plus z4 by 4. So equate this. This is 13 plus x4 by 4 comma 2 is equals to 5 plus y4 by 4 comma 2 is equals to 5 plus z4 by 4. 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled. So cross multiply. 16 is equals to 13 plus x4. 8 is equals to 5 plus y4. 8 is equals to 5 plus z4. 16 minus 13 is equals to x4. 8 minus 5 is equals to y4, and 8 minus 5 is equals to z4. This is 3 is equals to z4, 3 is equals to y4, 3 is equals to z4. So the fourth vertex of tetrahedron is 3 comma 3 comma 3. Thus proved. I hope you have understood the previous sum. So let's go to the next sum, which is given that find the distance between the midpoint of the line segment AB and the point 3 comma minus 2, where the values of A is 6, 3, minus 4, and B is minus 2, minus 1 and 2. So we have to find the distance between the midpoint of AB and the given point 3 comma minus 1 comma 2. Solution. So let's find the midpoint of AB. X comma y is equals to y comma z is equals to 6 minus 2 by 2 comma 3 minus 1 by 2 minus 4 plus 2 by 2. Midpoint formula. 4 by 2 is 2, 2 by 2 is 1, minus 2 by 2 is minus 1. So we have to find the distance between, let's assume this point to be C and the given point 3 comma minus 1 comma 2 to be D. Distance between CD is equals to root over 3 minus 1 whole square, 3 minus 2 whole square plus 1 plus 1 whole square plus 2 plus 1 whole square. This is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. 1 square is 1 plus 4 plus 9. This is root 14. So the distance between CD is root 14. Now let's go to the second Roman first sum, which is show that the points 4 comma 5 comma 4 comma 2, 6 comma 2 comma minus 1 and 8 comma minus 2 comma minus 7 are collinear. In order to find these points are collinear, solving the sum, we have solved a few examples before exercise 5b. We are solving in the similar manner. Find the let assume the first point to be A 5 comma 4 comma 2 and second point to be B 6 comma 2 comma minus 1 and C to be 8 comma minus 2 comma minus 7. Now find the distance between AB, which is 6 minus 5 whole square, 2 minus 4 whole square, minus 1 minus 2 whole square, root over 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, which is root 14. Similarly, find the distance between BC, root over 8 minus 2 whole square plus 2 plus 2 whole square plus minus 7 plus 1 whole square, is equals to 6 square is 36, 4 square is 16 and 6 square is 36, which is root 88. Find the distance between CA, which is 8 minus 5 whole square plus minus 2 minus 4 whole square plus minus 7 minus 2 whole square, which is 3 whole square is 9, 6 whole square is 36 and 9 whole square is 81, which is 36, 90 and 126. This is root 126. Sorry guys, this is 8 minus 6 whole square, which is 4. So this is 56. This is root 14. 56 can be written as 2 into root 14 and root 126 can be written as 3 into root 14. So this is AB plus BC, which is 3 root 14. CA is equals to 3 root 14. So AB plus BC is equals to CA. So ABC are collinear. I hope you have understood the previous sum. So let's go to the next sum, which is given that show that the points A 3, 2, minus 4 and B 5, 4, minus 6 and C 9, 8. So the value of BC is 2 root 12 and the value of CA is 3 root 12. AB plus BC is equals to CA. So ABC are collinear. So we have solved one part of the question and he asked to find the value of and find the ratio in which B divides the line segment AC. A is 3, 2, minus 4 and B is 9, C is 8, minus 10, C. So B be the point, which is 5, 4, minus 6 is equals to M x2 is 9 plus N x1 by M plus N, comma M y2 plus N y1 by M plus N, comma M mz2 plus N z1 by M plus N. Now equate the first term with the first term. 5 is equals to 9m plus 2n by m plus n. So cross multiply, you will get 5m plus 5n is equals to 9m plus 2n. Bring all m's one side and all n's other side. 5n minus 2n is equals to 9m minus 5m. This is 3n by 4m. Bring this 4 to the denominator and n to the denominator. So you will be getting m is to n is equals to 3 is to 4. So the ratio in which this is 3m, as here you are having 3. So this is 3, so 2m. So 2 is to 4, 1 is to 2. So the ratio is 1 is to 2. Substitute in this value in order to verify whether it is correct or wrong. With this sum, we have completed our chapter 5. As third Roman on this exercise 5b is deleted. Thank you for watching my videos. Stay tuned for the next series of video. Thank you.